Ultimately, Jung-Hye is set to assume Jin-Woong's position, having been granted the chairman's management rights. She intends to prolong this arrangement by consistently supplying Jin-Woong with a substantial amount of drugs, keeping him hospitalized for an extended period. Leveraging her newfound position, Jung-Hye plans to refute the accusations against Yoo-Ra, declaring them false, and appoints Yoo-Ra as the head of the gallery. Unaware of the challenges ahead, Jung-Hye and Yoo-Ra are confident about their ascent. However, Yi-Joo, realizing that Jung-Hye's words are directed at her, embarks on a search for the men mentioned in the article. According to Jae-Won's investigation, Yi-Joo uncovers that this person had a past relationship with Jung-Hye and had been instructed by her to harm Yi-Joo and her mother, resulting in their house catching fire. This incident led to the false belief that Yi-Joo and her mother had perished. Witnessing Yi-Joo's sorrow, Do-Guk decides to help her seek revenge. Support also comes from Do-Na, Soo-Jin, and others, especially after Yi-Joo becomes the target of a false rumor posted by Sehee. Yi-Joo finally receives the results of her paternity test with her father, confirming her as his biological daughter. Despite her fears of rejection, Do-Guk encourages Yi-Joo to share the results with her father. However, when she goes to see him, she finds her presence unwelcome. Jung-Hye's manipulations have led her father to believe that Yi-Joo intends to harm them. He bluntly declares they don't need a daughter like her. In response, Yi-Joo reveals her true identity as his real daughter, not Yoo-Ra, with the paternity test as proof. Her father is left speechless and confused about his beliefs. Unaware of these developments, Jung-Hye orchestrates a shareholder meeting where she secures Woon-jae's shares, pressuring him to relinquish them. Collaborating with Woon-jae's lawyer, she plans to lure him out of his nursing home and kidnaps him, leaving Woon-jae with no alternative but to comply. However, unbeknownst to Jung-Hye, a surprise awaits her at the shareholder meeting, as Do-Guk has orchestrated something for her. Do-Guk has uncovered Jung-Hye's most dreaded secret, her past actions involving her ex, who also happens to be Yoo-Ra's father. Realizing this, Do-Guk sets out to locate the men mentioned in the article, Dong-soo, who is set to be released from prison. Do-Guk approaches Dong-soo with a proposal to work together, aiming to use him as a means to confront Jung-Hye. In return, Do-Guk promises to fulfill all of Dong-soo's desires. During the shareholder meeting, Jung-Hye feigns ignorance about Dong-soo, but she privately seeks a meeting with him afterward. However, Do-Guk catches wind of this, and Yi-Joo decides to meet Dong-soo before Jung-Hye can. This leads to Jung-Hye's concern about Yi-Joo collaborating with Dong-soo. In an attempt to prevent Yi-Joo from undermining her, Jung-Hye approaches Dong-soo and solicits his help in causing harm to Yi-Joo. She also discloses to Dong-soo that Yi-Joo is the daughter of the man she is currently married to.